Morning, morning. Hope you're all well. Welcome to Thursday's mindfulness. Thursdays, let's have a bit of a chat. And we've got a lovely mindfulness exercise today, actually. I'm looking forward to doing it. I just think it's so lovely and warm here. It's beautiful. I was going to wear my t-shirt. I wish I had done now, but I didn't. So there we go. Good morning. Good morning to Australia. Are we all good? Morning, Linda. Fabulous to have you here. It's cheered up actually, because it was quite cloudy when we went for the walk, but that sunshine is stunning, absolutely stunning. So bear with us a minute or so while we wait for everybody to log in. I'm here with my two boys. I've got Budley. You okay, sweet boy? She's just looking at me saying, I'm not getting up, Mum. I'm not getting up. Been for a walk this morning, got a bad leg. And I've got Romeo, who will run round after a tennis ball all day. So how are your mornings or evenings, as it might well be in Australia right now? I'm hoping you're all good. Let's have a look. Do what I usually do, shall I? Shall I look at Grass Watch? Let me see that. How fabulous is that? Those birds are amazing today. It was quite quiet when we walked out before. We went on our walk this morning, but they're all round about. Hi, Nanette. I've missed someone else as well. I'm sorry. Hi. That might have been Mum. How are you doing? Say hello. Let me know you're here. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Just saying, I was enjoying. I'm quite chilled actually. That's why I'm not talking very much. Sorry. Must remember. Work to do. Just saying, the sunshine. Morning, Anne. Morning, Angela. Good to have you with us. Really is. Just saying, when I went out this morning, the birds were quite quiet because it was quite overcast, but now the sun's coming out. They seem to have, maybe the birds have been having a lie-in. Maybe that's what it is. I can hear them, it's beautiful. I hope you can hear them. Stunning. So, I've got my cup of tea. Another day, another cup. It says, my little cup of happiness. I know it's all back to front for you, isn't it? I need to buy some cups with the words back to front, don't I? Morning, Matt, you okay? Oh, good. A cup of tea with a fly in it. Happy days. Morning, Emma. Loving that picture that you've got on now. G for gratitude, Kelly. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Good morning, good morning. So I am wearing today my red for St. George's Day. I'm just looking at Emma's picture there. That's brilliant. That's all the red and white. Loving it. Are you making a cuppa? I'm like, I'm getting it. Go and get your cuppa. Go and get yourself settled down. That's good. So I'm wearing the red today for St. George's Day. It's weird, isn't it? We kind of forget about these days. It's still here. But they are. So let's celebrate. Let's be proud of who we are, where we're from, and own that in our heart. It's a good place to be right now. So today, oh, fabulous having all you fabulous people. Morning, Billy Luke. Let's have a look. Protein. I forgot what I've said about protein. Hey, I did have my bacon butty though. Sorry for anybody who's wondering why I'm rambling talking about bacon butties. When we went for our walk this morning, we was talking about what to have for breakfast, and someone mentioned bacon butties, and that was it. So that's what we had. Yeah. Right. let's have me stop rambling, shall we? It's going to be one of those days for everybody today, isn't it? It's fabulous to have you with me. I'm slightly distracted because there's a beautiful white butterfly about. I love it this time of year when you get the really big bumblebees. I love those big bumblebees. And the butterflies start to come out. I don't know where it's gone. One of those white ones. Fly. Okie doke. Right. Today, letter G. Is for gratitude. I know we've touched upon this before, but what a beautiful thing to bring into our world on this Thursday morning. I don't know about a lot of you. I mean, gratitude today, I think Thursday is the day, isn't it? We're 8 o'clock. Are we all out later on at 8 o'clock with our hands clapping and pans banging, and we have a whistle here, we have all kinds. And I think the thing that I love more than anything is you feel part of something. The ability to say thank you to these incredible NHS workers, but all of the workers who are out at the moment, the carers, the lorry drivers that are making sure we've got food on our shelves, the people that work in the supermarkets, pharmacists, doctors, prison officers, all the incredible people. And I know I've missed a load out there, and I'm really sorry. Bin men, we did this the other day of who should we say thank you to. Teachers who are still working, mums and dads who were trying to teach at home. It's just incredible. So it works out brilliantly that it's G today, and it's gratitude. And I love, it never feels old that every time I go out at 8 o'clock and you're clapping, and especially when you can hear your neighbours clapping as well, because it's quite remotish where I live, so it's not as though I've got a street to go out onto, so we go out on the back, but you can hear other houses actually, and we all kind of bellow to each other. It's lovely. It's just that wonderful feeling, that gratitude that we've got these brilliant people that are around us who are willing to look after us in whatever capacity that is. Has anybody been watching Russell Howard? I like Russell Howard. He'd be a very good politician. He kind of says as it is, if I'm being honest. I often kind of applaud him. And he's doing a show at the moment on Sky, but you can get it on YouTube, free. And he's supposed to be on a world tour at the moment, and it got cancelled. His wife, who is a nurse in a hospital, a doctor in a hospital, was due to have 6 months off with him, start the tour, and then this all started. So she said, I've got to go back to work. So she's gone back to work. He's moved in with his parents down in Bristol, and he's doing a show from his bedroom. It's fantastic. But so Sky phoned him up and said, listen, you know, you're supposed to be on your tour, are you free now, will you do a show? And he said, I'll do a show so long as my paycheck gets paid to the NHS. So he's paying it to NHS charities, and also the Russell Trust Fund, I believe, which is for food banks, isn't it? So he's doing that. There is a reason I'm going with this, but if you've not watched it, watch it. It's so funny. But he had on last night, and I've seen him a couple of times now, and he's a gentleman who's come over from Syria, and he won an award actually because he took footage. He filmed his journey over, this harrowing journey over, and he was on Good Morning Britain a couple of weeks ago, and he was on Russell Howard last night, Tuesday and Thursday I think he's on, and he speaks so well, and he's been in Britain 4 years. And he lives 10 minutes from a hospital in London, and they were asking for cleaners. They were advertising that they needed cleaners when this all broke, and he thought, do you know what, if something happens to me, that's my local hospital, that's where I will go. If any of my neighbours are ill, that's where I will go. And he spoke, I don't know why Budley's barking, he spoke so from his heart. And I just sit there and I just think sometimes when someone speaks like that, and he goes and he just wants to make sure that the doctors and the nurses they don't catch anything they don't need to catch, and he goes in and cleans everything along with other people. And I just thought to myself, what an incredible world we live in, and let's be grateful that we're all pulling together instead of this awful divide which has been not just in this country for the last 18 months, it's been around the world. And we can pick sides, it's nothing to do with that anymore, it's about human beings. And it summed it up for me, and I think whenever I see him speak, he's just such an inspiring gentleman and speaks from his heart and wants to do things for other people, that it doesn't matter where we're from. Look at us now, we've got Australia on here, Spain on here, South Africa on here. I dare say there's other places that I've not mentioned. There's definitely throughout the country, throughout the United Kingdom. I know we've got Scotland here. I know we've got people from down south, Ireland. It's just about being grateful for connections, and that we're wanting to work together for a better world for all of us. I nearly broke into song then, so be grateful. And I didn't. It's a Michael Jackson song, wasn't it? Better world for me. No, we won't go there. So, gratitude. That's what I want us to, that's what today's theme is about. Now, I have this worksheet, and I used this in my class just before we finished, actually. Gorgeous worksheet. Again, I know it's back to front, but I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll read out what's on it. And these are what I want you to think about. In fact, what I will do is I'll take a picture of this and put it on the Facebook after, so you've got a right way around version of it. But it's gratitude, and the first box is, what am I loving? What am I loving? Again, all of this helps us to focus on the positive sides. There's loads of things we're all missing. There's loads of things that we're all we're upset about, things that we see, things that we hear. Morning, Chris. So there's a lot of things that are out there that are real. don't want to sweep it under the carpet, they're real. But today I wanted to focus at what are you loving? What am I loving? I think for me, what I'm loving is these groups. It makes my heart sing when I see your names come up and the comments afterwards. And then when I think I put on this morning, what are you looking forward to? And think, oh, what are you happy about? What are you grateful for? And the things that people are putting, that I'm sure we've always been grateful for, but it's highlighting it. So that's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for this group. I'm grateful for you all coming along, sharing your posts, looking after each other when we're not having we're having a bad day, smiling at each other. Whatever it is, it's that connection. So that's what I'm grateful for. That's what I'm loving. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for the fact I'm able to go and make myself a cup of tea. Excuse me. Oh, thanks, Linz. Oh, you're lovely, you, Nick. Thank you. I'll take that. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the fact I live in a beautiful place. I'm grateful for the fact I've got a house and I've got food. I'm grateful for the fact I've got 2 spaniel boys who I love very much. And I'm exceptionally grateful for the fact that they're lying here quietly. And not one of them has got a squeaky ball yet. But give them time, I'm sure. And I love this one, gratitude. What made me smile? There's a lot that made me smile. I don't know if I've put a picture on or not. If you was with us on our walk this morning, if not, I put a picture on. There's a tree where we go walking and it looks like it's got 2 eyes, this tree. It's not scary, even though that sounds it. And Justin last week and this week decided to find a big branch in the shape of a smile. So it's now our smiling tree. And that made me smile this morning. I love that. I'm grateful for all you guys and the fact I found the screwdrivers. That's too funny. That's too funny. I'm just wondering, bear with me 1 second. Roll me your price off that garden. Off. I know that's not professional. However, I can see my garden and I can see my ferns being trampled on by that spaniel. That's why he's not got a squeaky ball, because he's down there. Excuse me, what are you doing? Come back up here. Oh, he's looking for his ball. Bud's smiling because he knows Romeo's in trouble. Are you smiling because Romeo's in trouble? Yeah, that's what makes me smile. Looking at, but let me show you. Whether I can get this. Are you smiling? Are you smiling? Are you smiling and wagging your tail? You good boy, smiley boy. Are you wagging your tail? You wagging your tail for your mum? So I'm going to sleep now. Go away. I don't know whether or not you caught that or not. I hope you do. It's so cute. We're talking about gratitude. For anybody who's just joined us, I'm Money, and the food in our house is amazing how chuffing far atop a great quokkas. I get that, actually. And has anyone found as well that they're using things or cooking things they haven't done for a while because we've had to go back to old school, whatever's in the supermarket? And actually, that is a thing. If you do get to the supermarket and you're able to go safely, is all of a sudden you are grateful for pasta, loo roll, things that, let's be honest, we've not even thought about for a long time. We just take them off the shelf every week or every couple of weeks. So yeah, it's about being grateful for things. I remember a couple of weeks ago when I went in with, just before they did like a really big shutdown, and we went in and they had bread on the shelf, and it was like, yes, look at this bread. Because the times we'd been before there wasn't anything. So I think on some ways it's really sharpened up what we're appreciating. So yeah, have a think today about what you're grateful for, and that is what today's mindfulness and meditation is about. So I'm going to give you a moment to get yourself settled, sit yourself down. It's up to you if you want to sit upright with your feet on the floor, or whether you want to be lying. Yesterday my wonderful friend, my wonderful Diane, said that she was listening to me while she was sunbathing in the back garden. Quite frankly, I find that bliss. I like that idea. I might listen to myself later. Excuse me 1 second. Romeo, what are you doing? Are you okay? You're not walking on my garden now? Eh? Sorry, he was trampling all over it, weren't you? Come on, bud, come on in. They've got mischief on them, these two, today. I can tell. Right. Settle yourself down. So either feet on the floor, it's up to you, feet up, or if you're lying down, whatever is comfortable for you. Get yourself settled. Rightio. This is just like one of my classes, isn't it? Me drinking tea. It's my grounder. So let's all of us together just relax those shoulders for a minute. That sun on the back of my neck today is beautiful. It's just, you know when something's just warm and relaxing, so you've got a nice water bottle on there. That's just what it's like. It's lovely. So just imagine that sun's on your shoulders now, just a nice heat, and just imagine it soothing any stresses away. That feels good. Let it go. And let's breathe in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Last one together. Breathing in. Close your eyes if you choose to. Breathing out. Giving yourself that moment just to settle, to feel that connection to where you're sat or lied. Just feeling yourself find that place of posture that's comfortable. Just feeling yourself settling down. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of your chest. If you've not done already, I invite you to, if you choose to, close your eyes and just notice what you can hear. Gentle rise and fall of your chest. Just allowing that calm relaxation settle over you. So today's exercise is around the letter G, which is gratitude. Today we'll try a new mindfulness exercise. We will use the exercise to focus on our gratitude for people and things in our lives. We're preparing by sitting comfortably with our eyes closed, and together let's breathe in and breathe out. And breathing in, and each time you breathe out, relaxing a little more. One more deep cleansing breath in, and out. As you're sitting comfortably in your space with your eyes closed, push away all other thoughts. Allow those thoughts to float away, leaving the space in your mind for our activity today. Breathing in, breathing out. Allowing that relaxation to travel down, allowing the jaw to relax, tongue in the bottom of your mouth. Allow your cheeks to relax, eyes are heavy. Any tension in your face or your forehead, let that go. I'd like you now to think of something that you are truly grateful for. Picture that person or that thing in your mind. Can you see the thing or person clearly? Notice how the person or thing looks. If it's a person, what facial expressions does that person have? What's the body language? If it's a thing, what colours do you notice the most? What are the textures of the item? As we think of this person or this thing that we're grateful for, just notice the feelings in your body. Look for feelings of warmth and appreciation. Just notice them there. Allow that to grow. Allow that feeling of love and appreciation to grow. Letting all other thoughts float away. Where do you feel that gratitude? Where does it radiate in your body? Allow yourself to feel the gratitude and let it flow through your entire body. Filling you with joy and filling your mind with positive, happy thoughts. Allowing that to grow, feeling it stronger, abundance and love, acceptance and acknowledgement, gratitude at its best. Enjoy that feeling. Breathing in, breathing out. Allowing yourself that relaxation and this moment just to be where we are right now. Enjoying this moment of gratitude and thanks for all that we have in our lives right now. If that gratitude was a colour, what colour would it be for you? Imagine that colour where that gratitude is. It could be a bright white light, it could be gold, it could be pink or silver. What colour's your gratitude? Imagine that gratitude as a ball of light. Allow it to grow, get brighter. Travelling now through your body, allowing it to travel up through your chest into your head and arms and hands, down through your chest to your stomach. Let that light grow, that love and appreciation, relaxation and calm, that knowledge of safety, just being. Down through your legs, to your knees, calves, down through your feet, just allowing that, wherever that light goes, bringing that appreciation and gratitude and love, calm and serenity. And know this place is always within you. This wise self is always there. You're just finding that moment to connect and to say thank you. Enjoy that light. I invite you now, in your own time, to come back into the room, just in your own time. bringing those feelings with you. You might want to shake your shoulders a little bit, wiggle your toes. You might even want to have a stretch. Oh, that feels good. It feels very good. Good morning, Charlie. There we go. How was that? That was lovely, actually. It's just nice, isn't it? Being able to have those moments where we can focus on the things we are grateful for. I was going to say I'm grateful for those clouds, but if I'm being really honest, I'm not. I was enjoying that sun. Hey ho. I just think it's... Can you see that bird behind me? Where is it? I can see it there. Oh. There. I didn't really touch it. I think is he on the thing behind me? I think he is, isn't he? That's what happens when I'm quiet. There he is. It's one of the little... I love watching them. I literally just sit and watch them for hours. That's mindfulness. Sit and watching birds. We've got a beautiful family of like a little blue tits. I think we've got the black ones as well that appear with the longer tails. I'm just looking at Mr. Blackbird's up in the tree there as well. And with our own wood pigeons like they're mine. And we have a family of robins as well who appear. So I just love it. I'm very lucky. As you can see, can you see this? Everywhere I am. Bird food. Because the wood pigeons can't go on the for the little balls. They can't go on there. Can't get them. So I put the seed on here so he can have a wander around. We have a couple that come pretty much every day. Sorry, I'm chilled out. Can you tell? Good morning, Michelle. It's good to have you here. It's so lovely to see everybody's faces coming up. I just think at the moment I seem to be seeing more people than I would do normally if I was out and about. So this is a really nice way for us to keep connected. So I will put that exercise on about about gratitude. What am I loving? What am I grateful for? Oh, I missed one out. Sorry, the list of the good stuff that's happened. And what made me smile. What a lovely thing. That's your homework. You are welcome. I will put a picture of it on. And put your post, because I love that. What a wonderful thing to focus on, especially on a Thursday when we'll all be out later on, 8 o'clock, making as much noise as we possibly can be. For all those incredible people who are out there, NHS care workers, the whole lot. So we'll be doing that at 8 o'clock later. I hope you're all fantastic. It is good to see you, and I will look forward to seeing you. It's Thursday, isn't it? I have to think what day it is. Thursday, I will be back, if not later. I will be back tomorrow morning with the walk, and then mindfulness at 10:30, and then Friday disco. I'm smiling because I ordered him a new wig this morning. I said, oh, we'll get you a new wig. He was like, I don't need any more new wigs. Anyway, I showed him this mullet and he was like, yeah, all right then. I don't even know why I asked him. I just might as well just do it. So that's not for tomorrow, that's for a week on Friday. I have to plan like a week in advance. He's like, what are we going to do with all this stuff afterwards? I'll just get him to wear it, be right. So that's what I'm grateful for, having a crazy person who I'm married to. So have a wonderful day. I'll put your homework on, get back to me, list it underneath what you're grateful for. Take care, be safe, all of you. Big kisses, big hugs, wear your red with pride for St. George's Day. Love you loads. Bye.